You're now named Lil, plus the object to your left. What's your name? Lil Waterbill. Lil Forklift. Lil Refrigerator. Mini fridge for short. Lil Toilet Paper Roll. Lil NyQuil. I feel like some Gen Z TikTok rapper already took this name. Lil Teacup, which is surprisingly apt UK rapper name, first single 2 Sugars. What can an ugly, average salary guy do to still be attractive? Figure out the parts of your appearance that you can control. Dress well. Smell good. Work out. Find a haircut and facial hair that suits you. Have good posture. Smile often. Be friendly and pleasant even when you don't have to be. You'd be surprised how far these go. Even on an ugly guy. Take care of yourself. Clean. Shower. Deodorant. The basics. Get a haircut on a mostly regular basis. Work out and get in shape. It's crazy how someone can look ugly and then get into shape and get a haircut, and you see how they look after. Game changing. Confidence and high but humble self-esteem. Be a good listener. Be kind. Perfect some good household skills. Become a better cook. Or pay extra attention to how and when you clean. Other than that, there is nothing more attractive than someone who is passionate about something they love. Do you have any hobbies you can engage with? What makes you happy? See if you can't find someone who's also interested in those things. So you have something in common. Most of all, maybe take some time to work on your self-esteem. If you get into dating with the assumption that you're unattractive, I fear you might be very stressed in a relationship. Not saying you have to love every flaw. Just start the project. That way you won't trauma dump on any potential partners in the future. Exercise. Eat better. Dress better. Get a better haircut. Read a few books and pick up some hobbies to pick up experiences and become a more rounded and interesting human being. I have a coworker who, in my opinion, is not a good-looking dude. Is overweight. Balding. Wears big thick glasses. And doesn't do anything to dress nice or appealing. But that dude has dated some of the hottest girls I've seen around here because he has the most fun, caring, and chill personality I've seen in a guy in a long time. Just be a good person, and if someone of quality sees that, they will find you attractive. If they can't see it, that's their loss. What TV show ruled the world during its peak? The Simpsons. Jesus. It was everywhere. NBC offered Jerry Seinfeld $5 million per episode for another season and he declined. The show was number 1 on television when it concluded, and the series finale played in Times Square. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Holy shit. When this came out, it was all anyone talked about. Regis was everywhere. It became ingrained in popular culture so fast it spawned so many lines people said in everyday conversations. Is that your final answer? Quote. Can I use a lifeline? Quote. Would you like to call a friend? Quote. It brought about a resurgence of primetime game shows in the early 2000s. And they all pretty much sucked. Lost. I read a story about how during one season the White House had to release a statement saying that the State of the Union and the new episode wouldn't overlap. I Love Lucy, 1950s. Not the whole world. But a friend once told me after visiting Ireland around the turn of the century that when Father Ted came on, basically the whole country shut down and everyone watched Father Ted. Anyone from Ireland able to corroborate this? What songs would you recommend to someone who just lost one or both legs? Footloose. I'm Still Standing, Elton John. ZZ Top, Legs. Stand By Me, Runnin' with the Devil, Walk This Way. Rollin' Limp Bizkit. Running Free, Iron Maiden. Get Up Stand Up, Bob Marley. What fictional character would be horrified if they looked themselves up on the internet? Any of the My Little Pony characters. I'm sure they'd have a phobia of mason jars and radiators afterwards. Edit. How in God's name is my post wholesome? If Vaporeon could read, it would kill itself. Pick a Sonic character. Any character, though Big the cat was always a bit suspect. Probably Velma from Scooby-Doo. Shrek. They want me to do what? Rule 34 exists. So all of them. People who have run into the crazy ex years later, what were they like? I briefly had a FWB relationship with a girl in college that kept a combat knife under her pillow. The thing looked like a freaking Rambo knife. Things eventually fizzled out with her and we stopped talking. My friends jokingly nicknamed her Stabby. And the name stuck. Everyone went on with their lives. 2 years later, she got expelled because she got into an argument with her boyfriend in a public place and stabbed him in the leg. Turns out the nickname was prophetic. She's doing great, and as far as I know she's now in a very healthy relationship. When we met about a year after we had broken up, it was because she called me and wanted to talk. Apparently our breakup was what helped her realize a bunch of traits she hated in her family and had replicated towards me in her previous relationships, and wanted to apologize. We hugged, chatted, had dinner, and then each went on to live our lives. We've texted a couple times since, and I'm glad to see she took the subscribe, my brothers.